Hello, everybody. Welcome to Fan Fiction Theater on our new night, Wednesday nights for the time being. And I'm just realizing how underdressed I am. This is like the least dressed I've been on this show. Oh, well.
I'm wearing sweatpants.
I'm jealous. Yeah, I'm going to have to turn this mic around so that people can hear you. But I am Tristan from Quip Tracks. This is Michael T. Bradley from Ice on Mars.
Hey there.
In the other corner. We've got Drew Brock from Drawback Productions.
Here's my vixens.
Yeah. I think, do we have, Kevin from Quip Tracks.
Salutations.
And Tracy will be back. He had to restart his computer. He's having some technical issues. Same for Quinn. Quinn said they had a power outage, and now they're having trouble getting Linux to boot or something. Let me just turn this mic around real quick.
Oh, jeez.
I think we're good. We're about to be continuing our Star Fox vampirism fic called Love or Lust. Just a quick recap. Wolf O'Donnell bit Crystal, turned her into a vampire, like himself, obviously. And his one request in exchange for doing that after fatally shooting her was that she remain grateful to him. And according to the top of the page synopsis of the story, he's eventually going to get around to asking her to feed on Fox, to drain the pink cat, as it were. And that will be a choice that she's forced to make. Presumably,
why would Fox be a pink cat?
That's why I said proverbially. That's how the saying goes.
Okay.
Are you able to do Crystal?
Does anyone else want to do Crystal before I take
what
it?
do you have against Crystal?
Nothing. I just, I've never played the games, and y'all do such a better voice actor thingy than I do.
I mean, we're like
great.
I keep saying, we're really just doing the super nanny voice.
I know, and you do it so well.
It's basically like early Harry Potter.
I think you should do it.
Okay.
Is she the estuary English accent?
That's the one.
Yeah.
Would you mind grabbing
a
me a
real
shirt?
thing.
I just feel really
Yeah. For sure.
Are you gonna like
naked
switch it out?
without
You're gonna do a
button
little
I get to pick the shirt.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
I mean,
It's a kimono.
hopefully one of mine.
It's a silk shirt.
Tracy's
this
playing
belongs to my
Slippy.
niece, but
That's
I think it'll work.
No. Tracy's playing Slippy and Wolf. Dad, you're playing Falco and Orlando. Drew is Peppy Hare.
Has there been any space dogfights yet
No.
in this Star Fox? Okay. That's kind of what I know Star Fox
kind of want
for.
something I could put on over this,
You
but
can.
I could, technically.
You said I could pick the shirt, so I did.
One moment.
Hey everybody, how's it going?
Let's talk about your tie again, Michael.
Do you have the link?
See, this is why I'm saying it's so dark. I've got this tie on, and it's not a dark tie, but it just doesn't even like shades it. Whatever.
Okay, I'll bite. It's a nice tie, Michael.
Thanks. I feel justified now.
I didn't know he had a tie on.
I thought we were gonna get some like Tristan stripping action, and instead you're just stuck with me. I'm sorry.
All right. Well.
Why do I? Every time I leave, I swear.
Wait,
You come back
Tracy's
with
got a white background. I think he's unveiling an Apple product.
Wrong. Sorry.
All right.
Just me.
So is Jessie off fighting chickens? Is that what's going on?
Fighting chicken. She will be in shortly.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm back.
And our drinking game is Cobalt Vixen, of course. It's on the
Yes.
screen. So
Up to 39 of those. It was a pretty light chapter last week because Crystal was not
Just
in
wasn't
the
around.
chapter. Yeah.
although last week's badass quotient was possibly off the scale.
Oh yeah. Oh,
It's
and
not a
no
bad
denying that.
Oh yeah, we've never seen anything like it.
Now, tonight's chapter is titled "The Captured Vixen," so I'm pretty sure we're gonna get a few.
Oh, it's not a plain
well,
game,
it's
It's
teacher.
shiny. It's
Misha.
golden.
Yeah.
It's like
I think you need an
velour.
ad.
The Doug Henning collection.
It is.
He's rave
Listen
ready
to that.
now.
Feel this realness.
No,
Don't
he's
do
not.
that.
Have an
Stop.
ascot.
Please stop.
You must have an ascot.
All right. Everybody vote love or lust. All right.
Get a
All right.
poll
If we're
started in
ready.
the chat.
Well, Michael, love or lust?
All right. If we're ready, then chapter 6, the captured vixen. Things are getting intense in this story, so the Castlevania and Legacy of Kain elements will come into play later on. I do not intend for any of the good guys to die in the story, even though Crystal is undead due to Wolf biting her. But there will be death all over the place. I hope that you enjoy the rest of the story, considering how it's just a vampire-themed Star Fox fanfic. If you want to leave a review, don't leave my first reviewer hanging. If you're reading this, Equinox Wolf, I hope that you're enjoying the story. Now, let's move on to Chapter 6. Chapter 6, The Captured Vixen. Falco and Kat were walking behind Orlando and Farah. How is that? Is Farah right, or was it?
I don't know.
Farah. I think it's
Farah.
Farah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pheromone.
Stop.
You guys know that you can
Wait,
walk next
Orlando,
to
I forgot that there's.
Just a second.
Orlando Helsing.
I forgot that there's a coyote character, Orlando Helsing.
Correct.
I have to draw Orlando Helsing.
Yeah. I mean,
So I'm
Please.
going to draw Orlando Helsing. I'm going to put
on stream?
guess not when I'm a voice, huh? Guess everything has a
You can't
cost.
draw on top at the same time.
Well,
I can't.
He has
I
to
can't
read
draw
as
and keep
the-
track of whether it's my line.
Right,
Ah,
right.
okay. That makes sense.
All right, let's just continue for now.
Okay.
You guys know that you can walk next to us. We won't bite.
Farah said.
Yeah, we aren't vampires.
Orlando said.
We know that, Mr. Helsing.
Kat said.
You shouldn't worry about us either.
Falco stated.
By the way, Kat, I don't think that we've formally met.
Orlando said.
I heard about you,
Farah said.
but this is the first time I've seen you face to face.
We know that, Mr. Helsing. That one?
No.
Is that where we're at? Oh,
Next.
okay. I
Next.
tried.
Yes.
Yeah,
I take it that Falco told you both about me.
Kat asked.
Actually, the general's been telling me about you.
Orlando said.
The same thing.
Yeah, I got that wrong.
Not to mention that there's hundreds of guys who are pining for your affections.
Farah stated.
This is-
My man right here.
Oh, it cut off the first part.
Unlucky for them, I got my man right here.
The pink cat said as she looked at Falco.
Actually, I'm a pheasant, and I'll keep some creep from taking you away from me, kitten.
The avian smiled. All of a sudden, Fox came up to the fore.
Where were you guys?
The Vulpine asked.
We were on a date.
We were on a date.
Falco and Cat said,
We'll do it together.
Oh, you two are so in sync. You two. You love birds and cats.
Yeah, that's kind of bizarre. Really. And we were saving them from a vampire.
Orlando answered,
Why? What's wrong, Fox?
Farah asked.
I heard Leon talking to Wolf,
Fox said,
and they said that they're heading to the Great Fox.
Why?
Falco asked.
They're going to take Crystal.
The Vulpine said.
Oh, dear.
Orlando said.
We've got to stop them.
Farah said.
Damn it.
Falco thought.
Even if Crystal fights off those idiots, Fox will still find out that she's a vampire.
Need to get there before they do.
Cat said.
Isn't Slippy at the Great Fox?
Falco asked.
He was fixing on the communication. What is this sentence? He was fixing on the communicators, wasn't he?
Yeah. Fixation.
I'm getting the
Yeah, it was all
fixing
fixing on them darn things.
It's like
Fixing
a
and
it's a
fixing.
Cornerian a phrase. Fixing on the communicators.
I haven't heard a call from him.
Fox cried.
Ah, he's probably not done.
Or Starwolf got to him.
Cat said.
Come on, let's get back to the Great Fox.
Fox said.
Mr. Helsing, ride with Falco and Farah. You ride with Cat.
Got it.
Farah said. And then no
Right.
period. That
Right.
thought just goes into the ether.
Ladies first.
Orlando said in a gentlemanly manner.
Quite a gentleman, isn't he?
Cat asked.
It was an earnest question.
He's chivalrous when the situation calls for it. So I saw the exclamation point at the end and had to ramp it up.
Farah said as she and Cat climbed into the cat's paw.
Let's do this.
Falco shouted when he entered his R-Wing with Orlando in the back.
We're coming for you, Crystal.
Fox shouted as the group flew into space.
Yay! Actual space travel.
Well,
Exciting.
maybe.
Oh, no. Cut away from it. Cut away from it. I don't want to see that.
Boop, beep. I mean, it's kind of like the right, like Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. It's like when did we ever see them fight with cards? Right? It was purely behind the scenes stuff. All right, back at the Great Fox, Slippy was almost finished with fixing the communicators. I thought he was fixing on them. All he needed to do was put a few bolts into it.
That's
all
a
you really
pheasant
need to do.
phrase.
Even though the toad could be rather dim, he proved himself to be brilliant from time to time.
More boats.
Slippy, you son of a bitch, you've done it again. More bolts. We can't pay you enough. The moment he got done with fixing the machine, Fox would give him a call. However, he would also have to fix the R-Wing's scoping features when he got done. All he needed was for the team's R-Wings to be together. Meanwhile, Crystal was in her room looking at the sword Wolf had sent her. She was still contemplating the one-eyed lupine's offer. While she wanted to get a better mastery of her vampirism and her new powers, she didn't want anyone to discover that she was now a creature of the night who was training with Starwolf. The Cobalt Vixen
Cheers.
was in a major dilemma for sure. Is that the noise now for the counter?
No, hold on.
That's just my nose.
That's our
One-eyed
band leader.
lupine.
There
Is it? Did we get it?
One-eyed lupine
Who's
is my new favorite euphemism now.
Yeah, it seems like. Do you think? I don't know. It seems really cold and strange to call in an anthropomorphic animal world to call someone a lupine?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
speciesist.
like calling
Or
a
it-
person
or what about the avian?
sapien said.
Check out the avian over there. Yeah.
I don't mind getting called a hominid. So step up, frankly.
Did the counter go up? I thought we started at 39.
Right. You're right.
Okay.
No.
All of a sudden, her telepathy was picking up something. I feel as if he went to Wikipedia to find different words for all of these characters, because it's like tonight it's like vulpine, lupine. It's anyway. But who knows?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, her
They
telepathy.
just need to read one book and pay attention to know you don't have to have a new word every single time.
And
it just kind of fades into the background.
Right. All of a sudden, her telepathy was picking up something while her eyes glowed.
It's Starwolf?
The Cobalt Vixen asked.
Look.
What do they
Gurgle
want?
Zola.
I haven't even made my decision.
Who's?
Slippy's voice rang out.
Sorry, do that again.
Who's?
It doesn't like the registry.
Doesn't like it?
Voice. Yeah.
Good news.
There you go.
Slippy's
I'll just
voice-
put him through
I heard
puberty.
that.
Yeah.
Slippy's voice rang out.
The communicators are fixed.
With that in mind, Crystal spoke into hers.
Fox, come quick. I'm sensing that.
Unfortunately, Wolf was upon her.
Oh.
You're here already?
The Cobalt Vixen asked.
Making up for lost time.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's one of the pros of being a vampire.
Wolf smiled.
Your unpredictability increases.
It's a plus 4 to
that's awful.
unpredictability. You never guessed it'd be that, did you?
Increase your rate
You
of
increase your rate of
unpredictability.
climb.
Oh, yeah.
No one
Oh,
expects
God.
the vampire.
Why are you
Unpredictability
here?
rating is quite high.
The Vixen asked before the lupine put his hand over her mouth.
Which is hard to do with a fox.
That's
Yeah.
A long freaking hand to go all the way to the end, and
You just put it around the snoot. You just close it
yeah.
up. Trust me.
Like
I
a
know.
muzzle.
Yeah. Did you?
did
you
my
yell?
Slippy come through? No.
No.
Crystal, help!
Slippy screamed.
Slippy, what's happening?
The Vixen asked, getting her mouth free.
Came free with her
In
eyes.
some weird thing! Help me!
The toad shouted.
Don't worry, I'm coming.
Crystal said. Wolf put his hand back over her mouth as he said,
No, you're not, young lady.
I totally read that as, oh no, you're hot, young lady. Which I feel
I
like
can
it's
feel
gonna
on your
happen at
nose
some
that you have
point.
a fever because we are lupines.
Panther and Leon came into the room, with the former holding some damp cloth and a burlap bag.
Oh God! Like this chapter is full of some charged imagery, but so far there really hasn't been much of either love or lust in this story.
Right,
Mm-mm.
right. Is Leon the chameleon?
Leon is the chameleon. Yes.
Okay.
You're coming with us, Blue.
Leon smiled.
It's
Camille
Cobalt.
Leon. Get
Got
it?
a lion.
Me?
Yeah, Panther.
What?
Remember, he's like the Rico Suave type.
That's right. Whether you like it or not.
Panther was immediately killed. Panther said as he gave the damp cloth to Wolf, who then put it over Crystal's mouth. A lot of imagery of things going over a vixen's mouth here. After a few seconds of struggling, the Cobalt Vixen was unconscious, but not before she was able to transmit her thoughts to the rest of the team. Jesus, are we up to 50 by now? That is a lot of Cobalt Vixens.
43, just 43. Misha raises a good point. Why is Leon not a damn lion?
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Leon.
We've got
Chameleon.
a pheasant named Falco,
Right.
a chameleon. Oh, is it supposed
Leon's-
to be like
Chameleon.
Leon.
Leon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
We
the
figured it out.
lion will be named Leo.
I got it first.
Do vampires need to breathe? Another good question that will not be answered.
Fox, Falco, help me. Star Wolf is attacking us.
Wow, I really feel like I'm in like the Never-Ending Story or some other 80s movie, you know?
Yeah.
Falco! Crystal transmitted before she slid into unconsciousness.
Wait, shit! Damn it, I had one job. This was easy.
Panther said as he carefully slid the burlap bag onto Crystal.
This is easy.
Agreed.
You guys want to go to lunch?
We can get zoodles.
Agreed. It
Kinda
would have
weird
been
to find a
harder
burlap
if the
bag.
others were here.
Leon chuckled.
It was heard. First things first, let's get her back to HQ.
Wolf said as he lifted the unconscious Crystal over his shoulder. He also grabbed the sword he had given her.
Could have just saved some time and just kept this.
Which-
I guess.
Not giving it to her? Yeah.
They all have blasters, by the way.
And a
Yeah.
staff.
I'm wondering why
Crystal
you got a
has this-
burlap bag. It seems like they'd be really hard to come from. you
Yeah,
know?
burlap.
Who uses
A
burlap
little old
anymore?
fashioned, but I mean, it goes with the vampire aesthetic, maybe. I don't know.
I guess.
Maybe
Potatoes, vampires. Sure.
maybe their blaster's one main weakness is burlap.
Could be.
It
Right.
can't penetrate burlap.
Right. Leon said. As the three criminals left, they saw Slippy trying to break loose of the trap Panther had unleashed on him. 6 energy rings that were tight enough to prevent the toad from escaping.
Oh,
So he gets energy rings, 6 of them, and she gets a burlap bag.
Yeah,
They don't
yeah.
think she's very strong.
Right. That sounds like he's got the more interesting storyline going on.
The next guy's gonna get just like.
I think if you
cellophane
had-
tape.
and while we make our escape, you just sit there and enjoy the spell Panther put on you.
Wolf said.
You bastard! You won't get away with this!
Slippy screamed.
We already have, you foolish toad.
Leon snickered.
Don't even think about trying. Damn it! Don't even think about coming after us.
Panther glared, not even turning his head as the three escaped with Crystal. So that
Not even
means he was
trying.
just glaring
Glaring
straight
at his
ahead.
face.
Yeah.
He's really focused.
Oh.
He's got like resting bitch face.
It's just weird that he's talking to them and he's like, I'm not even going to look at you. I don't fucking care.
But if you
When they were
imagine
gone-
the camera angle, it would look pretty badass.
I was just gonna say
All
the
right.
badass level.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. Okay, fair enough. When they were gone, Slippy was able to get himself free from the trap. How? Did he
was
jump
able
up?
to.
Like there was a burlap bag.
Like, I don't care. I don't care if it's something cheesy. It seems like it would be interesting to know how he got out of 6 energy
Yeah.
rings.
Yeah.
Energy rings? Why? They couldn't afford the 7? This was easy!
Without hesitation, the toad spoke into his communicator.
Slippy?
We can't
This
hear
is Slippy. Oh, sorry. Fox, can you hear me?
The toad said.
you. Sure.
Come
Can't hear
on.
you. Put more bolts in. Put more bolts in.
Okay. More bolts. Give me a second.
We're
Slippy's
getting
got
like
me.
nothing on this end. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right. Do you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Fox, can you hear me?
The toad said.
Yay!
What's the word, Slippy?
Fox's voice came out of the communicator.
Everything's
Star
tracking so
Wolf, just-
far. He says into the communicator or something, and a voice comes out of the communicator. That's how it's supposed to work.
Miracles, man. Star Wolf just took Crystal.
You know, to get Slippy to show up on the mic, it's now sounding to me like the homicidal bear from Danganronpa. So I feel like
Monokuma.
Monokuma, yeah. So I feel like Danganronpa has made its way into this. Slippy shouted.
Oh, Falco.
Yeah.
What? Why didn't you stop them?
Falco shouted.
Were you in a burlap bag or something?
I tried to, but Panther bound me in some weird energy trap.
The toad explained.
Don't worry, we're almost there.
Cat said.
Indeed. We'll fight them off and save her.
Orlando said. I saw earlier, by the way, in the chat that Spitfire said, like, if I have to miss another week, we just need to make like a little recording of me saying X said. X said. The moment
Put it on
Fox
Soundbox, yeah.
Yeah. The moment Fox, Falco, Cat, Orlando, and Farah arrived at the Great Fox, they were too late. Star Wolf was
The very moment.
That was exactly when it was too late.
Also, many
Star-
moments before that, but
That could,
there was a
arrived instantly. It still would have been too late.
right, like at a 180 degree angle from them where they couldn't see it. The ship was going away from the Great Fox. Star Wolf was nowhere to be found. What made this worse was that they had kidnapped Crystal, with what they would do to her left ambiguous.
Oh no!
Damn it, those bastards are quick.
Their unpredictability is so high, Cat shouted.
They must be vampires.
Mere mortals could never, ever match their unpredictability. And
What are they gonna do? Kill her? Drink her blood? Paint her nails? Ah, I can't take it.
did we get it?
Yeah.
The cat chat? Okay.
Let's
Yeah.
go see if Slippy's okay.
Fox said as he opened the elevator, allowing everyone to enter. When they got up to the main room, everyone was ready to enter.
oh, right. That was good time. The moment they got up to the main room, everyone was ready to enter.
Sadly, they were too late.
Before we go in, let's take out a steak.
Orlando whispered.
Oh, before we go in, let's take out a steak.
Well, no, it's
Like of the
that's
bag?
one thing, and then it says Orlando whispered, so there's next part's a whisper.
Oh, okay. Even if we can't see a vampire, one could be invisible or even hiding.
No.
Or even crouching behind an object.
No fucking way.
When the elevator door opened, the group jumped out with an iron stake in their hand. One? Just one.
yeah.
between all of
Big
them.
steak.
That's a big collective
However-
hand.
However, this startled Slippy, who was just walking through.
Can we get all of the fan art, all of them sharing one hand, one steak?
Yeah.
And startling Slippy, who was just walking through.
Sorry about that, Slippy.
Farah said.
It's okay, Farah.
The toad sighed.
Long time no see, by the way.
Falco grabbed Slippy's shoulders.
You should have gotten to work on the damn communicators before all this happened.
He's been working on them for the past 5 chapters.
Been fixing on them.
I'm sorry.
Let's check for Crystal.
Did I not come
We
through
might
there,
not
or-
be too late.
Oh.
You dumb bastard. No.
Fox spoke.
Oh, I lost myself.
But she's gone.
For a minute there. I lost
Oh,
myself.
wow.
Gone, Vixen.
Let's check my back. Too late. That moment, it was too late. But she's gone.
The toad cried.
Did Starwolf leave a note or something?
Orlando asked. Oh, Cat. Sorry, that's I got so used to just doing the that it is
Yeah.
said. Cat found a piece of paper on the ground.
Is that it?
Falco asked.
Yes.
The pink cat said. Fox took the note out of Cat's
Good.
hands and looked at it.
Spitfire says
The
this
note
is
is
why
a
you
note.
always leave a note.
Fox.
I wish it was just,
Yep.
this is just a used napkin.
With a booger.
Is that it? Mm-hmm.
So, Tracy, are you
Fox.
Fox?
This is yes. I'm Wolf, and I'm
Sorry,
doing the
Wolf.
yeah.
Yeah.
Fox. Listen here, pup, and listen good. I have Crystal with me. Leon Panther and I are not going to hurt her. After all, if she's a last Serenian, I'm just going to have her train with us. While we don't doubt that she can fend for herself, I personally believe that you are holding her back. She might even be a suitable successor for me as leader of Starwolf. Don't even come near her, because I will kill you and the rest of your team. Wolf O'Donnell.
It was nice of him.
I have the honor to be an obedient servant. Wolf
Wolf
O'Donnell.
O'Donnell.
That creep. We've got to stop him.
Fox angrily said as he crumpled up the note. I believe that's about as angry as Fox's voice gets.
Yeah.
That son of a bitch!
That picture on the cover of Star Fox with him standing like this is the perfect image for the voice you're doing.
Yeah.
But the note says that he'll kill us all if we come near Crystal.
Slippy said.
And we have to retrieve her when Wolf and his goons aren't around.
The Vulpine said, confidence booming in his voice.
Could you
Unable to keep
I
a
heard
secret. Unable to keep a secret for so long, Falco blurted out,
I can't take it anymore. Fox, Crystal's a vampire.
Bro!
Only Fox and Slippy gasped. Everyone else was not surprised.
It was pretty obvious.
Orlando stated.
Not unpredictable.
She was wearing a
Which was the one thing that
bloodstained
made me
hoodie
think she
after
might
all.
not be a vampire.
Farah noted.
Good point, Farah.
Oh, you guys weren't. You didn't think it was jelly? Oh, she told me it was jelly. Okay.
But still, we shouldn't kill her.
Falco said.
Agreed. It's Wolf we need to kill.
Fox stated. We just need to choke the life right out of him.
He's more than likely the head vampire.
Slippy stated.
Considering how Wolf was with Crystal before Fox picked her up,
Falco said.
he is definitely the head vampire.
I should call Peppy.
Slippy said.
He could help us.
And Drew hasn't had a line in a while.
Yeah, I'm ready now.
We should call more people.
Cat said.
Cornerian.
such as the Cornerian army.
Yes.
Orlando said.
And we should arm them with vampire-killing gadgets.
That's what I was thinking.
One iron stake for the entire army.
We can mount it on the front of a
Out loud.
fighter.
Think how
Gas-fired
large it could be with an
crossbows.
entire army.
Indeed. We need all the help we can get.
Fox stated. Beep, beep, beep.
Woo.
Untie me.
Crystal said as she struggled to break loose of the ropes that bound her to a chair.
Calm down, kid.
Leon chuckled.
I can see why Wolf made you into a vampire.
Because you're struggling against the ropes that bind you? Oh, okay.
Because you're upset about being tied up.
I mean,
Mhm.
where is it?
Yeah.
Besides, we're not gonna hurt you.
Panther stated.
Then why did you bring me here?
Crystal's eyes narrowed.
If I'm still alive, it must be something important.
Because that bird was getting suspicious of you.
Wolf said.
We couldn't risk you getting staked in the heart.
And worse, it seems that they figured it out.
Leon said as he watched surveillance footage from the Great Fox.
I knew that those camera drones would pick up something interesting.
Wolf said.
And to think that I used them to spy on Crystal when she was alone.
Panther chuckled.
Chuckle herd.
Crystal blushed. Oh, Crystal blushed.
Don't worry,
this is-
I didn't capture
No,
any
no, no, no.
naughty
It's
footage.
the other feline.
Yeah, there's two
Oh.
It's the strong bad.
Okay,
one.
well, maybe.
Don't worry, I didn't capture any naughty footage.
The feline reassured her.
You're all laughing because that line was so good. Yeah, you're welcome. Anyway.
It was a good line.
Seems like that'd be the least of the worries. Whatever.
Yeah, we're putting that in the trailer. That goes in that's a trailer line.
Why else did you bring me here?
The Cobalt Vixen asked.
I can sense that there's more than one reason. Is it because you want to train me?
That, and I want you to become my successor.
Okay, Wolf smiled.
Sorry, I'm reading the chat. Misha said blushing is not the appropriate response to that, but also the hay was cut out. That's weird from my mic for that to happen. But here we go.
Hi!
That's what it sounds like.
Also, Crystal can still blush, which is interesting, right? Because
Yeah,
would be
yeah.
blood rushing to the cheeks.
True.
What is
Fire
covered with
says, is
fur?
Wolf planning
What
on
a-
retiring
what a
from vampires?
Mm.
Yeah, he's
Their
going to hang up
nose
his
get-
cloak and put his teeth in a little cup next to his bed.
Next to his coffin.
It should have been. The blushing should have been something like her gums became slightly clammy. I don't know, something applicable. I don't know anything about foxes.
Yeah.
Her teeth
yeah,
clattered. I don't know.
Okay. Wait, where are we?
You need to say what.
What? That's from
Okay.
Crystal.
Yeah.
What?
Crystal was surprised.
Why not Leon or Panther?
I think that you'll do a better job than me.
Panther said.
And I'm not the kind of person to be a leader.
Leon smiled.
Oh, Leon.
I think that he would do a great job. I mean, he's
know.
verbose.
I know, he
Let's
beat
go.
himself
the
up.
jungle there.
Let's all write Panther and Leon letters of confidence boosting.
Oh.
Mhm.
Now that I
Leave
think
them
about
in the
it,
form of reviews on this man.
now that I think about it, did you bite the people you converted into vampires?
The Cobalt Vixen was quizzical.
Like us, Faye and Miyu took the SW42 formula, now sold in stores.
Panther stated.
CVS.
You're pretty much the first person who was converted via biting.
Converted via biting. A new comedy on the CBS. Wolf said.
The CWS.
Was the SW42 formula supposed to turn you into a vampire?
No, funny story. Crystal asked.
Oh, Leon, sorry.
Actually, it was supposed to make us so durable that no one would stop us.
Leon
You
said.
could mop up any mess with us.
Yeah, Spitfire says, who knew WD-40 was the trick to becoming a vampire?
Say, vampirism is so unpredictable.
Well, that line of was the
Predictability.
SW42 formula supposed to turn you into a vampire is exactly like you would say to somebody on stage if they skipped an important line.
Right.
Yeah.
I was just wondering.
Oh, yes, thank you. Yes, it was.
Can I get my?
It was, yes.
Okay, I'll do it again. Leon said.
In a way, it worked.
And to make sure no one will find us, we'll take up residence in a castle.
Is this a Legacy of Cain element? I've been promised these for so long. Oh.
Before the three criminals untied Crystal, Panther said,
Also, Wolf wants you to do one more thing.
What is it?
the Cobalt Vixen asked.
I want you to either feed on Fox or kill him.
Wolf said.
What? I can't do that.
Crystal said.
Of course you can, princess.
The one-eyed mercenary turned vampire said.
And when that idiot...
I wish that were a drinking game.
Yeah.
And when that idiot has died by either your teeth or your hands, you will roll over our army as their queen.
So he is confirming that either way, she will kill him. Feed on Fox or otherwise kill him, basically.
What if I refuse?
The Cobalt Vixen asked.
Oh my God.
We might hit 50.
We're gonna get, yeah.
Then we'll lock you up. Then we'll lock you in your room at the castle.
Wolf answered.
But we'll let you out for certain reasons. Let's just say we won't be gentle if we want to do something with you. We play football without helmets in our yard.
Oh my God.
Crystal gulped.
I don't know.
Okay, I was gonna try to gulp the line, but I'm not gonna.
I don't know.
Okay, this seems like it's more to the audience, so I'll play to the camera.
I don't know what to do.
We'll
Just
give
yell, wolf, no wolfing.
We'll give you more time to decide.
Well, that's nice of them. Panther said.
No panting.
We're gonna like threaten you with like rape forever, or murder your friend. But take your time.
No, hold on. It's a football.
No pressure.
We're just playing
It's just football.
full contact football. That's what it is. It's just locker room talk.
Listen, I like to play football in tuxedos with my friends in the parking lot, and one time my friend got a concussion, so it's pretty dangerous, just saying.
Is this Leon's line here?
Yep.
Until then, you're with the team, young lady. Until you
Leon
decide
said.
whether to join the team.
Right.
With the team.
Leon said. The three walked out of the room, leaving Crystal by herself.
I really don't know what to do now. That doesn't make any sense.
Did I already
I'm not
make
ready
a
yet.
decision?
Oh no!
Can I do my line here?
I don't want them to do anything horrible.
The Cobalt Vixen sighed as she thought to herself.
But I don't want to kill Fox either. Oh, what should I do? Why didn't I just tell Wolf to kill me when I was slowly dying?
All of a sudden, Panther walked into the room.
I think you were gagging on your blood is why, right?
Why did you come back?
Crystal asked.
Because I want to give you some stuff.
Welcome to the team. The feline said as he handed her a jar of blood and the sword Wolf had gotten her.
Another jar of blood.
This is your employee
Yeah.
card. No, wait, where is it?
Thanks,
sword
I
again.
guess.
The Cobalt Vixen calmly stated. Walking out of the room, Panther asked this.
Can you hand me your hoodie?
Panther asked this.
Crystal reluctantly did so, exposing her still torn uniform.
I'll give it back to you when it's clean and folded, and I give it a few kisses. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Panther stated,
I can't even convince the others to get you some new clothes so you aren't
You
walking
can.
around in a...
I think you can, Panther.
Bet if you tried.
Listen, I'm playing hardball. I can't do it, but you know what? I can convince the others to get you some new clothes so you aren't walking around in a ruined uniform. That's the kind of guy I am.
when Panther was gone, Crystal lay down on the ground, contemplating what to do next.
Well, good. They tried. They tried. They knew it was
that's a
something
tough.
dumb.
Right, that's a tough one. Yeah, she then sighed, knowing what would happen if she disobeyed.
What's that cloud look like?
I'm sorry, Fox.
The vixen turned vampire thought to herself.
We were so close.
I think that this is it unless I kill you with my bare hands or drain you of blood. I'm going to have to train with Wolf and his team, so I don't think that we'll see each other again.
What do you mean? You
Yeah.
It's like he said
Spitfires.
that. I forgot.
Yeah.
Spitfire says, if only I was more grateful.
Sorry if I didn't give you guys a chance to tell me what you wanted to happen in this chapter. I just want to get to the story. I just want to get to the story done before the end of October. So yeah, Crystal's been forced into an ultimatum that she can't refuse. Poor girl won't be seeing Fox for a
That's
while.
the line, isn't it?
That's what,
I'm giving you
whatever.
an ultimatum you can't refuse.
She lied down. Poor girl won't be seeing Fox for a while, so you might feel the need to hug her, even though she's a vampire. If you're wondering why Wolf is acting so nice to her and wants to train her, that's basically just me saying that the franchise saying that Crystal should have had some more screen time. Mainly not automatically making her Fox's love interest just because he saved her. Doesn't mean that she's automatically his girlfriend, Nintendo. But
Take that, Mr. Nintendo.
But because of her haters and Nintendo screwing her, she might not come back to the series.
Just hate Nintendo so much.
What do you guys think of this chapter? Let me know when you leave a review. Until next time, guys. Peace.
Yeah,
Except
I
for
have a complaint.
Nintendo.
My badass meter broke. Who's gonna pay for this?
Okay.
Nintendo.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I just glanced at the next chapter to see how long it is, and there's a song in it.
Oh,
Let's do it.
Songs
freaking
we
do
can
this.
rehearse.
We don't-
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
Oh no.
Author's note: if you're reading this, Equinox Wolf, he's got the one guy who's left a review. I hope that you like the story so far. Sadly, this is a breather chapter, so Starwolf and Crystal won't appear. Hell, you can say that this would work better as a song fic that is connected to the story. But while I'm at it, the song in this chapter will be a song that everyone loves, except for people who had never heard it. I won't tell you what it is, as it will play during
You
the
hate it the
chapter.
first time. This is how it is.
It'll play.
You either already love it or you'll hate it the first time you
Right.
ever hear it.
Because you'll be introduced to it in this. Don't worry, it isn't something raunchy. I mean,
Oh,
you
God.
have like I don't. Think
I know
it'll
I
be-
mentioned music. Don't worry, it isn't something raunchy.
Initials.
I mean,
WAP.
Your story is called Love or Lust. I would think a raunchy song would not be terribly out of place.
No.
Maybe Equinox Fox
Don't
is
worry.
like John Lithgow from Footloose. He's just like, music? I don't like music.
Don't
Now,
worry, there's not
without
going to be
further-
any hand holding.
Now, without further ado, let's go to chapter 7. Chapter 7, Heartbreak.
I bet the song's
Pepe.
Peppy! Oh, I can't believe that Crystal is a bloodsucker.
Pepe
Okay,
said over
just
the
to remind
line.
you. Hold on. Pepper's
Oh, yeah, what's
no
Peppy sound
barrel
like?
roll.
Oh, okay. I can't believe that Crystal is a bloodsucker.
Pepe said over the line of the communicators.
Apparently,
There's a
Wolf
werewolf
turned her,
Falco said.
and he's threatening to kill us if we try to rescue her.
Starwolf?
The old hare was shocked.
Oh, I was picturing
According to the
Pepe.
note they left.
You were what?
Oh, yeah.
Who's the donkey?
There's no donkey.
No donkey
Who is the
that I'm aware of. You're thinking of Nestor.
You're thinking of Shrek.
I can swear I can
You're
picture
thinking
it.
of Donkey Ollie. You're thinking of small one.
No. Okay. I don't know what I'm thinking, but apparently Wolf.
Olive the other reindeer.
It's that other anthropomorphic shoot 'em up in space game, with the donkey.
Yeah, that one.
Gex.
Pluto ass.
A star ass. Okay.
Shut up.
Okay,
Where are
it's
we?
Slippy's line.
I think you're
Ah.
fan fiction.
According to the note they left, we're holding her back.
Slippy said. The hare asked.
Just half.
I don't know.
The toad said,
But the note said that Wolf was going to have her train with him.
Well, that can't be a good sign.
Peppy stated.
Of course it isn't.
I love how just any character might be in the scene. I have no idea where we are.
Yeah.
Are they all just are they all just zoom
Just
calling
a
on the
slow zoom out. The whole scene is just a slow zoom out and different characters coming into frame who are there the whole time.
Well, because Peppy and Slippy were talking over communicators, right? So are they just all Zoom
Yeah.
conferencing here?
Yes, I think that they're on a group on the party
group
line.
chat.
It looks like the Brady Bunch thing.
Mm.
All right.
Yeah,
Farrah
do
said,
that when add
Did you
more
hear? Did you hear?
If that creep trains Crystal, one could only imagine what she would be like when she came back. Let me try that again. If that creep trains Crystal, one could only imagine what she would be like when she came back.
Needless to say, we don't need another Wolf O'Donnell.
Pat said,
Last thing the world needs is another Wolf O'Donnell. Blah, blah, blah.
I'll get the general. Maybe he could help us.
Peppy stated.
Indeed, call back when you get him.
Slippy said before Peppy ended the call. While the call was going on, Fox was sitting in utter silence. This concerned Farah, as her former boyfriend was rarely quiet.
Fox,
The Fennec approached him.
are you okay?
Of course I'm not. I failed to save Crystal.
The Vulpine sniffled.
Sniffle.
Hey, don't worry, buddy. We'll get that vixen back.
Falco said,
What color of vixen?
That's which vixen are you talking about? What material of vixen?
No, we won't.
Fox shouted at the avian, tears running down his face. All right, you got to give this Fox all you can.
We won't get her back. Don't you understand? She's a vampire now. I didn't arrive in time. Oh, sorry. I didn't arrive in time to prevent her from being turned. Now Wolf's turned her into a creature of the night. Creature of the night. And he's taken her away from us. I'm going to
That was
lose
going to be
her.
the song.
Just like how I lost my parents. Maybe it will be.
Where is his parents get turned into
Creature of
vampires?
the night.
No,
No, they weren't.
no.
They,
James
he-
McLeod got killed by Andros, but he was betrayed by Pigma and was killed by Andros.
So it's just
He
like
doesn't
how
have
he
a
lost his
mom.
parents.
Yes,
Just
and
like
it's just like I still have no need for the Space Rangers.
I totally missed that. Someone was killed by Pikmin and then Rubber Ross and then I don't know. Let's go. Let's continue.
Oh, Fox.
Farah rubbed his back.
Oh, Fox. It's okay.
When she's rubbing his back, I picture him being like,
But she is much smaller now, I assume.
Mm.
As a
So she's up climbing on his back and rubbing.
yeah. Like a cat when you put
It's a
him up
fox
there, just
thing.
kind of walking around and forcing him to hunch over so that they can. Anyway, it's okay. We can get her back when we defeat Wolf.
We can't defeat Wolf.
The Vulpine whimpered.
If he's a vampire now, he's unstoppable. How do you beat someone like that? He's so unpredictable.
Fox!
Slippy was breathless. Fox broke down sobbing.
I'm sorry, Crystal. I'm sorry. This is all my fault.
No, it isn't.
Cat said,
Sure, you arrived late, but you weren't the one that made her into a vampire. In fact, the poor vixen was gonna get in trouble no matter whose fault it was.
Oh.
If anything, you shouldn't feel the need to apologize for something that was no one's fault. I
That's the
think there was
moral.
a fault there.
Yeah.
Now is the time to take action and drive some stakes into Star Wolf.
but we've only got one.
Cat, it's really late.
Falco completed.
Oh, damn.
Cat's really late.
Do you want me to
we
like,
tried
for
steak some other
speeches,
time.
isn't
do you
it?
like want me to call you an Uber?
Well, let's get vengeance tomorrow.
Oh, it's me again. I think that we should just stay here for the night.
Orlando said,
We can go looking for Crystal tomorrow.
Okay.
Fox sniffled.
Yeah, I'm sure that Crystal will be fine.
Slippy, maybe we need to have a longer talk about what has happened to Crystal. Slippy said,
I'm sure it was just chilly or something. After all, she's a smart, strong, and powerful telepath.
who is dead.
Whoops. All right.
No doubt about it.
Falco smiled. While everyone had fallen asleep, with Cat cuddling up with Falco, Fox had walked out of the room. Curious, Orlando got up and carefully walked after the orange fox. God damn it. When he was out of the room, the coyote could hear music coming from Fox's room.
Can anybody find me? Oh, I think I'm going to decide that it's a...
You don't know this one?
Yeah, it's Queen, yeah.
Tracy. I was asking Tracy.
Orlando, Orlando approached the sound, placing his ear on the door.
Ooh, now I don't know the verse tune as well. The melody. This morning I get up and die a little. Am I close?
I think so.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can barely stand on my
You got the word,
feet.
right?
Yes.
That's good.
Take a look at yourself.
Take a look at yourself. Take a look at myself in the mirror and cry.
And cry.
Lord, what are you doing to me?
Yeah.
I've spent all my years believing you, but I just can't get no relief. Lord, somebody. Can you find? Anybody find me some? Okay, I'm too high. I can't do it.
Anybody find me somebody to love?
We did it.
Inside his room, Fox was laying down. He was lying. Oh well, he's trying. Fox was laying down on his bed, thinking about how he'd love to see Crystal again.
I'd love to see Crystal again. I would
He works hard.
every day of my life. I work till I ache in my bones. At the end
of the day.
At the end of the day.
I take home my hard-earned pay all on my own. I get down on my knees.
Knees.
And I start to pray till the tears run down from my eyes. Lord, somebody. Oh, somebody.
Please.
Can anybody find me somebody to love?
Orlando found himself entering the room.
Why, I'm entering the room.
Why am I doing this? Why?
How did I get here?
Oh,
Is that like the effect of the music?
Yeah.
He's
Like
floating
drifting
like a
in.
cartoon character smelling pie.
Yes.
Exactly.
Carrying him by his ear.
Hi, Mr. Helsing.
Fox greeted.
Listening to music, eh?
Now where is that Rachi?
Orlando asked.
It's one of those songs that I would have wanted to be played when I married Crystal.
The Vulpine sadly stated.
He works hard.
Every day.
Every day.
I try and I try and I try. But everyone wants to put me down. They say I'm going crazy. They say I got a lot of water in my brain. Is that the real line?
Yeah, wow.
Never noticed
I got no common sense. I got nobody left to believe in. I know I'm way off. My apologies to Freddie Mercury, the Mercury family. Yeah.
Yeah, Tristan, you gotta sing this at our wedding.
Do you like this song?
Fox asked.
I usually listen to classical stuff like Vivaldi or Mozart.
Wait, can we all just make sure? Can we all just make sure that Fox is listening to Tristan's version of this
Yeah.
song? And then he looks at it. It's like, do you like this song? I sang it myself.
But stuff.
Okay, it is now a recording of Fox singing it for himself.
Yes. It didn't specify. It just started the song.
You like it?
But you guys, ready?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna tell everybody's quiet. Okay. But stuff like this is fine.
Oh Lord!
And then he just turns it up. Just cranks the volume right.
They just stare uncomfortably at each other while the song continues in the background.
Somebody find me somebody to love.
Can somebody find me somebody to love?
Got no feel.
That's my favorite part.
Got
You
no
like
rhythm.
Got no rhythm.
I just keep losing
Yeah.
my beat.
Losing my beat.
Keep losing and losing.
Who's Vivaldi? I never heard of Vivaldi.
I'm okay.
Have you ever heard
I'm
of Fox?
all right.
He's all right. He's all right.
I ain't gonna face no defeat.
Yeah.
I just gotta get out of this prison
put those in myself.
cell. One day,
Someday.
I'm gonna be
Yes.
free, Lord.
Helps me out even more when it's myself, you know.
love. I'm not gonna do all of
Find
these.
me somebody to love. Find me somebody to love. It's like that little breakdown. So just,
The best part of this is that it goes on and on.
Find me somebody to love. Find me somebody to love.
You like this song?
Somebody to love, love, love.
You like this song? Orlando?
Somebody find me.
Orlando.
Somebody find me somebody to love. Can anybody find me?
This is where it really gets good.
Love.
Listen.
We've attracted the cats.
they're worried about us.
Now listen. Listen to the harmony on this
They're
next part.
listening to this like they're in junior high.
Find me somebody.
Oh yes, I see
Somebody.
the
Isn't
Somebody,
he just like
somebody
standing in the
love.
doorway?
harmony.
Trying
They're
to
just
move
staring
on down the hall.
uncomfortably at each other. Just
All right.
Yeah, they
went
let
to
the song
Anybody,
go.
anywhere.
Whatever that is.
Anybody
When
find
we
me
get to the end,
somebody
I
to
gotta
love,
pause
love,
the cassette.
love. Somebody
I'm making a
find
mixtape.
me. Find me love.
Click.
when the song stopped, Fox just when the song stopped, I just picture like a reel to reel, and now it's just that. When the song stopped, Fox got up and turned his stereo off.
That song reminds you of Crystal, doesn't it?
Orlando asked the Vulpine mercenary.
Not particularly.
Yeah.
At first, I didn't think much about it when I met Crystal.
Fox said,
But now, I will think of how I screwed up and how my mistakes cost me her.
Oh boy.
Wait.
I
Seems healthy.
never really thought
Sounds
about
healthy, man.
Crystal until
You know, I never really thought about it.
this,
Now that you
this
mention
whole
it.
abduction has really brought us together in a way.
Don't worry, we'll get her back. For my name is Orlando Helsing.
I don't know if that's...
the coyote
phrase.
stated
Anyway,
with
now I'm-
confidence.
I'm pretty
I'm gonna
sure
go
it is.
to the bathroom.
I'm really sure my name is Orlando Helsing. Don't question.
His wallet falls out and it's just like Chuck Jones. Why did I do that name?
Chuck Jones.
I can't imagine.
It's Chuck Jones live animating Wile E. Coyote as this character.
Boy, Brain, thanks a lot. Once again.
Could have said
I blame
Jim
the
or
Cobalt
something,
Vixens.
so.
Not to mention
I'm-
that the Cornerian army will help us.
The Vulpine stated as he lay back down on his bed.
I'm sure they will.
Orlando said as he walked out of the room.
He's gonna get that verb right one of these days.
Yeah.
No, he's sticking with that one and hoping that. That's
No,
right.
there's a yeah, whatever.
Is there like a as he laying back down?
Yeah, there was something like that earlier.
Yeah, he did get it wrong in another place, but he's probably gotten it right more that we haven't called out.
Oh, you're right.
Orlando?
All right, I said it before, but I'll do it again. This is a repeat performance. I'm sure they will.
Oh, I mean, I already said. Orlando said as he walked out of the room.
Well, damn it then. Fine.
It's all right.
Good night, Fox.
That whole thing's good enough to repeat. It's all good.
Good night, Mr. Helsing.
Fox said as he closed his eyes, dreaming of when he would be given the opportunity to see Crystal, healthy and back to normal, again.
Well, my song is over, so I guess I'll go to sleep.
That was the easy resolution there.
Is vampirism something that's brought up in Star Fox? Because they all seem to think it's like she's got like a bad cold. Like, is it something you can cure in the games or no? Okay.
Not in the games.
There's no vampires in Star Fox.
All right.
Don't worry, Chris.
There's also no goddamn pheasants, okay?
Not true, sir.
That's like Pluto being getting rid of its planetary designation. It just really sticks. The Vulpine's thoughts came out, hoping to get to Crystal.
We'll get you back. If Starwolf doesn't like it, they'll have to answer to not only us, but also our allies.
Not only us, but also we.
I needed that breather from all the badassery, so that was good.
Woo!
I felt like using...
Consider Queen badass? You're going to have to talk.
In their way.
I felt like using Somebody to Love by Queen in this chapter as a reference to how Fox blames himself for Crystal becoming a vampire and how he might never see her again. As you might have noticed since I gave him that line. I was originally going to use Making Love Out of Nothing at All by Air Supply. But I decided to stick to Queen.
No.
As I wrote this chapter, I found reviews for this story, Son of Klotz and Star Fox Skull Island, that said that they were lame and Command Revision Crystal Dies is better. Hell, the review for Star Fox Skull Island stated that it was like a 10-year-old wrote it. No offense, guys. I'm pretty sure that it was Beautiful Dreamer 16 acting sore due to all the criticisms their story got. But I'm 18 and I'm a newcomer to this website. Do you really expect Shakespeare out of me? If you did, then prepare to be disappointed. I'm the greatest writer on Earth, but I'm not. I'm the greatest writer on Earth, but who really is?
Me. That's who.
Breaking down.
You just answered it.
That one bad review has unraveled their mind.
I hope that those who like this story, as well as my other stories, are doing great right now. From Chapter 8 onwards, there will be more action scenes featuring fights with Starwolf's...
Sure, there will.
Starwolf's ever-growing army of the undead. What do you think of this chapter? Let me know when you leave a review. Until next time, guys. Peace.
Someone review that he needs to rewrite it and put Air Supply in because the beating of a heart is a drum and it's lost and it's looking for a rhythm like you. That is a line from that song. It's so good.
That really does fit much better on it.
Yeah.
But didn't you see how Somebody to Love referenced how Fox blamed himself for Crystal becoming a vampire?
No, another one that you
Yeah, the part where he was like, somebody.
Okay.
Is Son of Klotz? Is Son of Klotz a Doug fanfic?
Oh, Tristan, you updated
I know.
Okay.
Shut up.
How do you negative one to take it away?
No, I should be able to edit count.
This is the biggest thing to happen to the stream. We have to abort. Just call it a night. Just go.
No,
just run.
I was really looking forward to the real 50. We can't just blow our wad on this fake 50. Shit.
Now I have to remember what I actually called the counter.
It was 50.
So the review.
So I took my LSD early.
We'll get him some
the review in question. One of them is from Boo This Is Lame, who's on chapter 1.
No.
And the review is Command Revision Crystal Dies is better than this. So I think we need to read Command Revision Crystal Dies.
Yeah. Age 19, hair color blonde, eye color blue, cobalt even. Favorite music genres: rhythm and blues, progressive rock, heavy metal, punk rock, French house, hard rock.
Doxing
We
someone.
need to request Son of Claus.
I'm doxing
Oh,
that they
so
like
close.
pizza.
Oh no! Quick, don't send them a pizza.
Whoa, you just want to? Oh my gosh!
He is against KKK.
Let's take a moment to read
that's
about
good.
the author.
We just doxed his love of
His
pizza.
favorite.
And potatoes and carrots.
No.
And fruit.
Oriental food.
Oriental food, candy, cheeseburgers, bacon, pancakes, eggs, and Brussels sprouts.
You can get candy cheeseburgers.
Conservative stuff.
Favorite things. Yeah, favorite things. Video games.
Things.
Music, writing, environmental stuff. Reading when I do it. Candies, such as jelly beans, old movies and TV shows that interest me.
He only likes the candy because of the sweet taste.
Is candy going to be in every one of these lists? Things I hate. Candy! Help! I'm addicted to candy!
Can we
He's
please
really
skip?
thorough in his
candy.
All the favorite
listing of
movies are
favorites.
awesome.
Yeah, I would love to skip all the way down to the favorite shippings.
Favorite shippings.
Oh,
and it's
I
an
love this.
extensive
I love
list
this.
as well.
Daffy Duck and Tina Russo?
Uh, where?
Look,
Tina
they
Russo.
support kindness towards those who deserve it.
I'm fine
Ooh.
with switching over to 500 days or 700 days, however many days of summer.
Yay!
Summer.
100 summers.
I'm so excited.
So now
500 boys of summer.
I guess I don't even know if Jack's gonna show up in this, but I know that like when we used to do it, it was like I think everybody seemed to enjoy my Jack, but I'm fine just being the narrator or whatever.
You do a good Jack. I can do just about any of them.
I'm not ashamed to admit I don't know Jack.
I've even been working on my Crow Hogan.
All right,
I'm Crow Hogan. And this is my friend Jack Atlas.
Hello. I'm much taller than Crow. I think. I don't know.
Somebody help me find it. I thought I had it saved.
Is this new or are we starting a new one?
Yeah, I think if everybody's on board for it, I'm pretty excited.
Yeah.
Intrepid is supposed to do fan art first.
Yeah,
Okay,
Misha is pushing for you to do fan art, Tracy. So,
Oh,
I think it was 700.
I don't.
Michael posted it in the chat.
Oh,
Yeah.
you got it.
I used your spreadsheet. Which I always have open during the. Do we need any background on this story? I mean,
no. It's a start of a self-contained story. It is a Yu-Gi-Oh 5Ds fic. Yu-Gi-Oh 5Ds is the one where they're still playing card games but on motorcycle. So they're like speeding down the highway playing their trap spells and their monsters and the what have you.
Aren't they?
And
like,
the cards are not blowing away.
No.
that is not like trying to make that look bad. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah. That's it. I would go into the backstory of the show, but this is all the characters are in high school fic, so it probably
doesn't matter at all.
Yeah, doesn't matter. They're in high school.
Yeah, 3 things: high school, dueling, and motorcycles. Done.
Jack Atlas is the master of faster. He's arrogant. He needs to work on his attitude. But that's in a different fic that he decides to work on his attitude. Yusei is the main character, level-headed one. Yeah, you'll pick it up as we go.
Arch nemesis of You Don't Say.
And this seems to be actually maybe it would be wrong for me to read this. This seems to be from the point of view of Aki.
Key?
I mean, I can still
Yeah.
do it. I don't mind, but
I mean, yeah, just
Aki-
go ahead. It's fine.
yeah. Sorry it took so long to get started on this. I've been really busy. But oh man, I have a lot of ideas for this one. Now, as I said, this is a high school. As I said, where? Oh, maybe in the description? Do you want to read the description, Tristan? That you usually take that.
Aki, Mikage, and Crow talk about their high school lives and all the twists of it. Yusei x Aki, Jack x Mikage, Crow x Misty, and high sexual themes later on.
Ooh.
All right.
Am right
Now,
now.
High unpredictability.
Now, as I said, this is a high school story, but I am going to use a lot of my own elements to write it. I am going to avoid as many cliches or cartoony things like you would see on a Nickelodeon sitcom or MTV.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoy. Special thanks to Scooby82101 for looking over this.
Woo!
Thanks,
The more-
Scooby. Wherever you are, brother.
It's
Probably
creepy
in the
to think.
82101 area code, but who am I to guess?
It's kind of
101.
it's kind of creepy to think, like, you know, we looked up the last guy who was 18 when he was writing the fanfic, and it's like now he's 40. Like, I really wonder what Toshogun Dude or VeryBreakyBishi. I really wonder, like, I mean,
I know
like, is he like?
I know after this stuff, he started a really kind of
Ooh.
smutty, a little bit smutty webcomic on DeviantArt with like using like stock 3D models with huge titties.
We're gonna get these authors on for like a "Where Are They
Yeah,
Now"
yeah,
style
yeah,
interview
yeah.
podcast.
I think he's
Oh.
running for Congress now.
By the way, Tracy seems to be doing artwork. Do we want to put that up instead of me?
Sure. Let me see.
Smutty webcomic. That's it's a good name. The morning sun shined through the windows and upon my eyelids.
Time for the morning shun.
I hate you, dear.
Very, very
To
Japanese.
me.
I just rolled over and shoved my face into the
Oh,
pillow.
fancy.
I did not
Let me
want to
get
wake
this
up. Not
Ah.
yet.
Hold on.
This is so fancy.
However, eventually I gave in, realizing what day it was. I looked at a clock and jumped out of bed and proceeded to get dressed. After putting on my uniform, which consisted of a red wine-colored blazer and a black skirt with a gray stripe running through it, I looked into the mirror. I looked like a complete...
It wasn't always wine-colored, but I have a problem.
I told people it was jelly, but really, I looked like a complete and utter mess after my struggle to fight against fatigue from earlier. I started to brush my erratic hair and made it flow ever so elegantly. My hair, which was a burgundy color, almost burlap, flowed like wine being poured out of the top with a luscious look to it.
Sorry, go ahead.
Like molasses. I used a metallic hairpiece that curled up the front and contracted back my bangs.
Metallic hairpiece.
Honestly, though, like, I think that is the best paragraph I've ever read from Toshogun Dude. Like, you know, like,
Yeah.
it's a little goofy, but like, that's a solid. I just
This-
which does anybody remember which one it was? My favorite is the one where he's like, now, you know, it's time to kick it into high gear and like no more of those stupid grammatical errors that I used to have, and I'm really taking it seriously now. And there was a fuck up in the
Scooby
first line.
82108 is Scooby 82108 is on retainer, and
And it was like the clock striked one, or yeah, I mean, it was something ridiculous like that. I looked in the mirror. I did not see myself. I see a woman. Not a girl, but a woman. I had begun to truly grow up. This is not like freshman or sophomore years where high school was cute, fun, or crap like that. No, I was almost an adult.
okay.
Aki, are you almost ready?
Shouted a booming voice. I guess I
man.
have to do. I guess I have to do her voice since I'm
I mean,
first
you don't
personing
have
it.
to.
Yeah.
All right,
I'll do
okay.
it.
Yeah,
Give it to
go
somebody.
for it.
All right, go for it.
Okay. Coming, Papa.
I say with a sweet honey-coated voice. I picked up my school bag and rushed downstairs. I ran into the table. The smell of egg and buttermilk was thick the air around me with a sizzle of bacon in there as well. It smelled delicious and it continued to tempt me with its aroma.
There's no consequence to running into the table? Okay.
No.
I see someone's ready for her junior year.
My father questioned happily as he read the morning newspaper while eating some toast. So try that line again, except I
With
think
toast
someone's
in my
ready
mouth.
for her.
Yeah. Misha says
My
when
father-
you become a woman, you find out that cute and fun things are crap. It's garbage.
Happens to us all.
See, that's what I needed to learn in that class, but instead it was all about fucking like sex will kill you. Anyway, he was always looking out for me, always trying to make sure I'm happy with my surroundings. How do you feel
How do you
about,
feel about
your
your surroundings? Do you like this plant? You like that plant? I'll kill it.
I
can get rid of that
noticed you
plant.
ran into the table.
Nothing.
Yeah, I see you ran into that table. Did you enjoy it?
Should we change the surroundings? However, I felt he sometimes went overboard with this, as I can take care of myself.
Yep, I got all my stuff prepared, and Mikage says that we can meet, or that she will meet me at the train station. Ooh, pancakes!
I started to feast on the pancakes. Hey, when I see an opportunity, I go for it.
I made them for your first day. Now remember that the new butler will be here when you get back from school, so please be kind to him.
Oh, this is this is her mother.
Yeah, you got me.
Well, she became a woman, and she found out things were crap, so she decided to become the father, too.
I see.
I made them for your first day. Now remember that the new butler will be here when you get back from school, so please be kind to him.
My mother said. My mother was the same as my father, although
See?
not.
Oh.
She is just the same.
I told you!
Not the same as her father, as you mentioned.
Sometimes I get them mixed up, honestly. Although not as protective. She instead taught me some tricks to defend myself, and then I learned from there by myself. By that point, I finished my meal.
No problem. I'm curious to see what he is like. Oh, crap, gotta go, sorry!
I cried as I ran off. I leapt out of the door.
Oh, my cakes will burn!
I leapt out of the door. I didn't open it. I just leapt right out of it with the familiar sun. Oh, good. It's the familiar sun, not like an imposter's sun. With the familiar sun now shining down on me with colossal energy in me in an attempt to get to the station before the bus comes.
The sun was doing all that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, apparently.
Massive incandescent gas. Yeah.
My name is Aki Izayoi. That was my first morning of being a junior. I was halfway to becoming an adult. I don't know why I pronounced it that way. When you reach the halfway point in your way to adulthood, you start to notice that this is like a Zeno's paradox of like how far along she is. You start to notice things differently, and the environment around you can change as well. Sometimes the sun is around you.
Misha already said this.
Sometimes the sun.
I was about to learn that in ways I could never imagine. At last, I reached the bus stop where a petite blue-haired girl with short hair was waiting. I decided to play a joke on her and crept up behind quietly to her. When the girl looked back, when the girl looked back, I catapulted at her and glumped her.
Mikage!
It said glumped?
Glumped. G-L-O-M-P.
Glumped, okay.
Glumped.
Glump, like
Yes.
XD.
Trigger
I
warning.
don't
Glumping.
I don't think that clears
A
it up.
surprise hug from behind.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Pretty
shouted out in joy. Mikage just stammered in confusion.
Aki, please don't do that.
Sorry, I'm just so
Glumping in
excited.
public.
there's more to that one.
There's more. I'm pumped. I had a great breakfast, and I'm ready for anything.
It was a pumped glomp.
worst
Misha,
kind.
no, this is a different guy. We switched authors. This is Teshogun Dude, who's an old favorite of ours, but we have yet to read his work on this incarnation of the show. This is Mikage.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm happy for you, but couldn't you use words to say that?
Mikage smiled at my excitement before we both sat down on a bench and looked down on the ground.
Hey.
No, this is
Okay, yeah. I'm
Okay.
sorry. I was also
Zaki.
confused.
Yeah, that is.
Okay.
yeah.
Hey, what do you want to change the most?
Is it capitalism? Do you want to change capitalism?
Because that's sure my number one.
Oh, sorry. I was like,
Yeah.
just keep going. Mikage looked over to me in confusion at the question.
What do you mean by that?
I smiled as I moved over a bit, so I sat closer to her.
It's
See,
just
gonna
capitalist-
glomp.
Capitalist heads come off just like regular heads. Sorry. I mean, is there something you want to happen? Do you want to fall in love? Do you want to raise your grades? What do you want to happen?
Mikage looked down on the ground and her expression looked grim.
Down on the ground. I don't care for it. I just want the both of us to do well, and maybe things will be better for you than the previous years.
Bitch.
I smiled once again and put my arm around Mikage's shoulders, trying to comfort her.
Hey, don't worry about me. I can make it. Besides, we know the truth, and it does not bother me when they bring it up. I think this year, people will get tired of talking about it.
Mikage smiled. She thought I was one of the bravest people she ever met and that I could get through a lot.
I mean, everybody shits their pants on the first day of school. It just happened to me.
You are performing the perfect anime female protagonist.
I'm literally trying. That's what I was.
Yeah,
Yep, you got
yeah.
it.
What
I
What
think
do you
I
want
think
to
that's
change?
Mikage. It's so confusing with what's going on.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sorry, I talked over your line.
Yeah.
If you want to do it again.
What do you want to change?
I looked surprised and Mikage looked excited, wanting to desperately know the answer.
Who is this?
I guess I want to fall in love.
Mikage smiled warmly at this revelation. She found out her tough friend had a soft spot for romance.
What?
Yeah.
Is that it?
Did you say it? Did the mic
yeah.
cut it out for me?
What?
What?
I asked nervously as she continued her smile.
Who's?
I think it's still you.
You can't do that, boys.
No, I think it's Mikage because Aki has just said that
Yeah.
she wants to find
Oh.
love.
Yeah.
I just giggled
Yeah.
at the end, threw me off.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah,
you're right.
it's really confusing.
Nothing. I just find it so cute that you want to find love. Oh, that's cute. You want to find
I
love?
just-
Cute.
Oh, you don't want to die alone.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
adorable.
maybe people will
Precious.
forget about the pee pants thing. And you can, yeah, sure. I just giggled and sat back further.
Yeah, well, I want to find out what is so amazing about it. I hear a lot about it, though. Wait.
That is though.
All right. I hear a lot about it, though a lot of the romances I see at school are usually fake to begin with and break up so quickly. I want to find true love. I want to know what it's like. I want to know the true pleasure and pain of falling in love.
And pain. She really did not hesitate to bring that out there.
Yeah.
We both smiled simultaneously. I just told the truth, and it satisfied Mikage's curiosity. There was nothing more for us to say, but she decided to continue the conversation.
So much
She
passive
would
aggression in
talk.
this.
Brave soul.
I think you will find it a key. I'm sure of it.
And who's to say you won't fall in love? I mean, look at you. You're adorable.
When you took a look at Mikage, it's obvious why I said that. She had a small, though
I couldn't say the truth.
she had a small, though still cute stature. Her hair was soft and flowing like mine.
Although cute things suck now.
Yeah.
I'm halfway.
Her hair was soft and flowing like mine. She was also very kind and patient towards everyone. Although
And I was too.
Although this usually meant people take advantage of her at times. However, usually when you describe her like this out loud to her, she gets embarrassed. This was one of those occasions.
Wait, you're saying it out loud?
I guess. Mikage blushed immensely from my comment and tried to hide her face. I always found it cute when she blushed, so I decided to glump her again.
They're sitting on a bench. How do you glomp on a bench?
We might need to have a glump counter for this one.
Yes.
Yeah.
I hope this year
Good
she
idea.
can stand her ground. I didn't say this. Just wished for it.
Aw,
Stand your
you're
ground
so
from glomping
cute.
like you knocked over.
I didn't say this, but I thought it. I thought it.
What are we up
Mikage
to?
tried.
Was that 2 or 3?
That was 2, I think.
I think that's 3.
Is it 3?
I let's see.
You
can
may have
I,
had a personal glomp, but I think there's only 2.
No, yeah, you're right. It's just 2.
Yeah.
Mikage tried to wrestle out of my grasp, but we both had to stop when the train had arrived. We both got on eagerly and headed off
Got
toward
carried away there.
destination. Didn't mean to glump that far. The place where
Well, the train glomped a car.
the play. Wait, is it vor? Is that what glomping? Okay. Anyway.
No.
Uh,
No. Oh, honey, no.
The place where, although it may seem familiar as with the previous 2 years, this year things were going to change. And not just for us or the school, but for everyone around us. When we finally arrived at the school, when we finally arrived at the school, it was as busy as it had been last year. Students covered the grounds around. You could barely make out a word that they or even what you were saying. It was one of the tamest forms of chaos we had ever seen.
Nice.
I mean, it is like an anime world, so I guess that seems fair.
Yeah.
So we just made our way to our advisory class, trying to get through the masses. Eventually, though, after climbing up 2 flights of stairs, running through the halls looking for room 356, we finally made it. We opened the door and we saw everyone in the class chatting endlessly. However, when we entered, some of the class looked at us in silence. Mikage felt uncomfortable about it, but I whispered to her that everything's going to be fine. Since no empty seats were right next to each other, we sat separately. I sat near the front, next to a black and spiky-haired boy with gold highlights. When I took a closer look at him, I realized it was Yusei Fudo. I have had little contact with Yusei over the years. I had the occasional class with him, or the occasional partnership in some activities, but really, I did not know a lot about him. Plus, unlike the other classmates who looked at me in silence, Yusei just took one look and then went back to a book he was reading.
In not
However-
silence?
Right. However, I thought...
He said.
However, I thought to myself that this year, I am going to learn more about him.
Hey.
Boy, was I sorry I did.
I said to him. He turns toward me, putting his book down.
Hello.
A one-sentence answer.
Nice.
Oh, honey.
I,
Honey.
I could not even tell whether he was happy or upset because I had interrupted his reading.
You remember me, right? Akia Azora. I don't know how to say that last name.
Izayoi.
I think it's easy.
Izayoi. That's me.
Proud of my own name for many a year.
Oh, boy.
Like, if there's one thing I love, it's my name.
He then smiled surprisingly.
Of course I still remember. We had several classes together in the past. This year, I can tell we are going to know each other very well, though.
I moved my seat away
Especially
from
in chapters 6 through 8.
Yeah.
He offered his hand out, and I shook it. He seems a lot kinder than I expected.
I don't need a
But before I could get to know him better, the teacher came in, and everyone stopped talking.
Who wants to be? Does anyone else want to take a voice? I'll do the
Mr.
teacher.
Divine. Now this is a canon character that's been turned into a teacher. I can't remember what his voice was like.
I just love when the lack of commas turn it into something weird. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm late class.
Yeah. Drew, do you want to be Mr. Divine?
Mr. Divine. Where is Mr. Divine? Okay.
He's sorry I'm late, class.
Sorry I'm late, class. My car was not running this morning, so I had to take a bus. But anyhow, welcome. My name is Mr. Divine. I will be your homeroom teacher this year, which means I'll be completely useless. Ha 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 ha.
Then he took out a gun and pointed it at his forehead. The class giggled at his joke, though in all seriousness, Mr. Divine was actually a pretty nice guy. I knew this beforehand, as he used to be a neighbor of mine and would often visit. Heck, as a little kid, I kind of had a crush on him, but I since grew out of it. He was still a nice guy, though, making good jokes and seemed to care a lot about us. Eventually, though, the bell rang and I went to my next class.
Oh, bye, Mr. Divine.
You can tell the measure of a man by the quality of his jokes. Like that wholesome man Bill Cosby, etc.
Resource seminar was next, and I am glad I got that after advisory, because in those 2 periods I could finish homework I forgot to do or do extra studying. However, when I took a look at the class, I saw that Yusei was in it as well. I thought it was a nice coincidence and just ignored it. History.
Nice.
Now I'm ignoring it.
Nice coincidence, man.
He was there again. It's starting to get a little weird. Our history teacher, Mr. Yanagi, was a strange guy, although also very fun. However, I could not pay that much attention to him as I was still focused on Yusei being there. Algebra. I finally got a class with Mikage in it, but again, so was Yusei.
You don't say.
His middle name is I always hear what I want to.
What I want to, yeah.
I sat in between them, and I was still surprised I got another class with him. Even when I was chatting with Mikage, I still wondered why I had so many classes with Yusei. Double biology. Yusei is here again. Even though our teacher, Mr. Akutsu Zigzix. Zigzix? That's not a Japanese name, is it? Mr. Akutsu Zigzix was one of the most bizarre people I ever met. He was not the focus of my attention. Although I did notice the most popular girl in school, Misty Lola, was sitting next to me. When she turned to introduce herself, I was amazed at how beautiful she was. She had an amazing flow of black hair, clear blue eyes, pristine skin. She was amazing.
It's like she had double biology to make her this way.
Mr. Zigzix, who was definitely human. He said so many times.
It's not just Mr. Middle Bixaplix.
Right.
Superman. Okay.
English. Guess who was in it? If you answered, you say, no shit.
Come on, man!
He was in every class, and I have no idea how or why. It's a goddamn mystery. How 2 students in the same year of high school could possibly... Okay. One other thing I noticed was a small orange-haired boy with hair that looked like a volcano erupting was writing something on a sheet of paper. Oh, I know who that is. When I took a look, I saw that he was writing a song. I was wrong. I didn't realize Crow had red hair too. He introduced himself as Crow Hogan, and he seemed like an energetic but relatively nice guy. Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 classes, and now we're at lunch? Jesus Christ, how long?
Lunch is at 5 p.m.
Lunch. There were so many people in the lunchroom, I did not bother to look for Yusei. I did find Mikage, however, and we sat down at a table where we were alone, until one person came up and asked if we could eat there. Yusei!
We could. If we could eat there?
How is he in every class? Honestly. I did not ask him, though, as I did not want to come off as rude towards him, especially since I barely know him. Intro to business. Yusei was there. Nothing else interesting. Jim, Yusei was there. End F story. I should not say that actually as I should not say that actually as Misty was there too, along with Mikage and Crow, plus a childhood friend of Mikage, Jack. I have met Jack before, and really sometimes he comes off as an asshole. He really seems like he is a jerk for no reason, and whenever I asked him about it, he always said, "Mind your own business." Hopefully I could find out this year. I keep asking him, why are you such an asshole?
He won't
Maybe this year he'll tell me the real reason.
Misty seemed to be chatting with a blue-haired boy with a silly grin on his face, a very pretty blonde-haired girl with a French accent, a white-haired boy who did not talk that much, and Crow. Later, a girl with big glasses and green hair showed up and started chatting along with them. Though later the gym teacher, Mr. Saiga, came in and he introduced himself. At the end of the day, Mikage and I headed home. I asked if she wanted to come over to my house, but she said she had something to attend to. We took the train back and we parted ways. I got to my house and opened the door. When I entered inside, though, I saw my dad talking to Yusei!
What?
Oh my god.
Ah,
no.
Aki, you are finally home. This is our new butler, Yusei Fudo. I actually forgot that this was a Yusei's my butler story. It's the presumably that Seinfeld pitch idea.
The Jerry pilot.
Yeah, he got in an accident
My
and was
butler.
sentenced.
Oh, what did you say?
How am I doing so far? Please review and let me know. Now
Bye-bye.
a lot of the characters mentioned will play a bigger role later, so be prepared. Once again, please review.
Oh, how innovative. That he introduced characters that are going to come back in the story.
Now hold on, let's see where this goes.
I cannot remember my character's name. He was in and out like a...
Mr. Divine.
Oh, okay. Divine. All right, I can remember.
Sure, teenage boys are allowed to be butlers. Why not?
They're the best butlers. I'm sure teenage boys are so clean
And I
and fastidious.
Lunch does only have 2 classes after it. They force them to take a late lunch, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
Spitfire said suspicious writing on paper in class.
Yeah. We're pretty much at 8 o'clock, so gonna leave off there. Come back to it next week. Hopefully we'll have a new Steve Plank.
Misha wants to see what Tracy drew.
Yeah, bring it over towards your head.
What? No one's been able to see this
No, we've
the whole time?
We can
It's
see
just
it.
at the
Is he part
edge.
of it?
Yeah, there he is.
Yeah.
Okay. There's Orlando Helsing so far.
Okay.
I have to put the sci-fi elements back in because, I mean, he's in space.
What about the legacy of Kane elements?
Wait, just add a lot of burlap.
My Castlevania elements, they mentioned a castle, so I'm good there.
I almost forgot we actually have fan art. So these are all Misha drawings. 2 of them were in whoa, that's big. Shared in the Discord, but this is Love and Lust. Obviously, Crystal hiding in her bloody hoodie.
Yeah, she seems fine.
And then Falco
Their
trying
ears
to
were on fire.
put the pieces together.
This is so good. All of this is so fucking great.
And then this one
Just
is
put a little jelly in the bottom right. Like, jelly?
And then this one
Oh, wow.
is for Ultimate Betrayal, Sweet Revenge, for the epic final battle.
Oh, nice.
Huge eye in the sky, and Ash.
Wow.
I'm trying
Characters
to
are so
figure
small
out what
here.
all is so I see it's a little unclear, and I'm assuming it's just because of the weird like sharing aspect of it. But I'm trying to tell like who is Ash holding on to there? Is that that must be Jade, right?
I'm not
I
going to
don't
comment
remember.
on what's going on there.
Misha notes that it is a photo manipulation. She didn't draw this whole stadium, but
Got it.
yes,
Got
that
it.
is
Still.
Jade.
I do not own Queen
okay,
songs, and I didn't draw the stadium.
No flames.
No, but
The eye is an OC.
No, that's the Majora's Mask moon. It just got really close. They're all about to die.
Yeah,
That is
got a
very
little
cool.
Pikachu.
yeah.
Probably Brock. I'm guessing Greninja, of course, reading the tome, and
This could be
And
called like
this-
Friday Night Yikes.
yeah. And this is the latest Weird Friend, Lemon Demon. This is one of the ugliest Weird Friends
Tristan!
ever created.
It's
and
the
it's-
ugliest thing I've ever created.
Absolutely. He's also got a throat that you can get pretty far down, so you can just have him like chomping on your finger, or
Whoa. Whoa.
yeah,
Yet
yeah, pretty
another weed
horrific.
stack. What's going on?
Yeah, these creations are getting more and more horrific by the day, so stay tuned. Oh, he's got a Neopets tattoo on his butt, too.
Oh yeah.
He used to be a
Neopet.
Neopet. He's now a rejected Neopet.
I like him.
Yay, thank you.
Weird Friends, Mrs. Weird Friends in the
Don't
chat.
thank me
Maybe
after
we'll
you
stream.
dissed him. You
Maybe we'll
rejected him, and I
stream.
took him in.
Maybe we'll stream someday. I don't know. I want to. Someday. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. You can go to r/Weird Friends though if you want to see more of that.
Yeah.
We're gonna raid somebody.
Let's raid a new channel.
Somebody.
I think somebody.
Somebody.
Okay.
Find me.
Somebody to raid.
Okay, we're raiding Meilu.
Meilu plays Majora's Mask and does a lot of variety stuff. I just found her channel and she's
She wearing
really
a
cool and
helmet?
chill.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Cool and chill stream. Everybody
Oh,
be
it's a hat.
nice and
I
have
see.
fun. You know, whatever. I'm not your mom.
All right. Yeah. Remember, it's all going according to plan. We're gonna try to stream Ice on Mars versus Lizzie McGuire next Sunday, and then we'll be back on the following Wednesday. See you later.
Oh, we
guys.
are? Okay.
Yep.